What is going on, beautiful people? It is your boy Knowledge, seven-figure entrepreneur, agency owner, and I've been in the notary space for going on 10 years soon. So I really want to talk to you guys about one of the things that I always hear. Is starting a signing service still worth it in 2026? Yes. Yes. I just want to start by saying yes. 100%. 100%. The reason being is because it's one of those niche markets. It's like a niche within a niche, right? Niche within a niche. So first off, being in the notary industry and trying to be a notary full time is already niche, right? You have a lot of people that are notaries, but just being a notary and doing this as a full time job, notary full time, is niche, right? So that alone is niche. Just being a notary, period, and trying to be full time. And then underneath that, you have being a mobile notary. And underneath just being a notary, you have being a mobile notary. And underneath that, you have being an agency or signing services. Well, I'm gonna just put SS/SA. So it's kind of like being a niche within a niche within a niche. But the funny thing is that this third niche right here makes more than all the other ones, being the actual signing service, because you're the one that's assigning the jobs out to all the people that are doing them. So to answer your question off rip, yes, because it's a niche within a niche within a niche, or at least that's how I've always seen it. A lot of people always don't talk about it, which hence the reason why like, okay, this can be a blue ocean. A lot of people aren't talking about it. A lot of people aren't sharing this information. So this is the time where you look at things, not when it blows up. Like I always say to people, it's not one of those flashy businesses. So for example, it's not like a drop shipping or e-commerce or like a Amazon FBA, or it might not be like what's another one you always hear? Day trading or Turo or Airbnb. These that you always hear about, but there's a lot of people in it. They have hard ups and downs because they get popular, then they're not popular, then someone is successful into it, and then they're not successful. But with things that are like stable, kind of like taxes, notarizations, even insurance to a certain extent, people need these businesses. They're need-based businesses, right? During times of recession, these are the things that will always be around, because when you need your taxes done, you need your taxes done. When you need to have a notarization done for a form, you need to have a notarization done. These are things that you need. You don't need to get a brand new jacket or a coat. You don't need to get these things unless you really need them. You see what I'm saying? So it's a need within a niche within a niche within a niche. I put another one. Niche within a niche within a niche. Niche within a niche within a niche. Childish, but it's true. It's true, and that's how I look at it. So that's the first thing you need to understand when it comes to that. Second thing you need to understand is it's still not competitive yet. Still not super competitive, because it's not everywhere like those other industries that I was telling you guys about. There's not a lot of people in it and talking about it. If anything, there's a lot of people that are in this. A lot of people are notaries, but they don't even understand how to make money as a notary. But when you're a signing agency or when you're a signing service, you're not focusing on being the notary. If anything, the more notaries that are out there, the better for you. So you have to kind of position yourself in a way to where the more comes into the industry, the better it is for you. Because people are worried about things being oversaturated, but how can you work it to where the oversaturation works for you? You have to just be smart about it. So one of the things that we like to talk about, and when I say we, I mean me, is the gold rush. Let me see if I can type in gold. I wonder if gold will pop up here. Nope, it doesn't. But anyways, one of the things that we talk about, we'll use this. It's the closest thing we got to gold, is the gold rush. During the gold rush, everybody was rushing to dig for gold, right? Everybody was out there rushing in, digging for gold because, oh my gosh, everybody's making money doing gold. But the thing is, they don't have a shovel on here? That's crazy. But the thing is, when everybody was searching for the gold, the people that were making the money were the ones that selling the shovels. We always hear this. The people that were making some of the most money during that gold rush were people selling the shovels. So think about it as Right now, the people that are digging for gold are all the notaries. The people that are selling the shovels are the signing services. So it's like, why not just sell the shovels? So the more people that come into the industry, the better for you. You're just selling shovels anyway. So that's kind of how I think about it. It's not super competitive, and everybody wants to dig for gold now rather than selling shovels, because selling shovels isn't nearly as fun as digging for gold is. You see what I'm saying? So think about it like that. So the demand is still there, and it's not super competitive. That's the first thing you need to understand. The thing is, next up is clients want speed and reliability. And this is something that clients want speed and reliability. And the thing is, a lot of the people that are notaries out there don't really offer speed nor reliability. You know what I'm saying? So as a signing service, you're able to offer something that they can't. Speed, because you have a system put into place to where you can answer the phones, and reliability, because even if a notary doesn't show up to the location, you have somebody else on the team that can go to the location and notarize the documents. But when you're an individual notary by yourself, you might answer the phone slower, and if you can't make the appointment, the customer's just screwed. They can't make the appointment. So this means that there's a gap in the market that you can fill as a notary agency owner. And this is something that's very important for you to understand. Because one of the things that I always say is that notaries don't answer the phone. And I've said this constantly when I've been on TikTok and when I'm on these other social media platforms, saying that notaries don't answer the phone. So you can't rely on them, and they're not fast to answer the phones. Reason being is because you have a lot of individuals that are out there that are doing the notary job as like a side hustle, or their job make them get it, and they just found out that they can make more money from their notary stamp. You see what I'm saying? So when calls come in, they don't even answer them, or even worse, sometimes they just shoot you a text like, hey, can't answer right now. How can I help you? What kind of business owner does that? So as a signing service, seeing that there's a gap in the market that can be filled, people want to talk to people. So you can make sure your agency is answering the phones and talking to people, because everybody's scared to answer the phones nowadays. I've been realizing. What you have to do is you have good margins still. Because it's becoming because it's slowly becoming popular for people to become notaries, you have more notaries that are willing to do it at a lesser price to just get the job done, which helps you out because you're able to have a better margins. So you're able to have better margins because so many people are coming into it, and you can capitalize off of that. So that way, okay, more people are coming in. That means, okay, I'll be able to at least find somebody that can do it at the price that I need to do it to keep my business running and to make money. So that's good. And this is what I mean by you have to position yourself to the point where, all right, even when people come into the industry, it doesn't matter, it doesn't affect you. So that's why it's still worth it in 2026, because the margins are still great, people are still entering. And then one thing is about being a notary is it's like a low barrier to entry equals low barrier to entry. I heard something in my house. Low barrier to entry. It's a low barrier to entry. It means that more people can jump into the industry, learn what they need to learn, which is even better for you, because then it's like, okay, cool, I can get things at a good price and still provide great service to customers. That's one thing you need to do. And then another reason why I say it's worth it is because it is an actual business. The one thing that people don't understand is that there's different quadrants, right? And I kind of went through in other videos, but when you have a signing service or a signing agency, you actually have a real business. And when I say real business, I mean that it's something that you can step away from and it keeps working without you. When you're a notary, you're a solo operator. You're still driving out to these appointments, doing what you need to do. But if you get sick, if you need to take your kids to school, whatever it may be, once that stops, the money stops. But as a real business, even if you step away from it, it doesn't matter. I haven't worked for God knows how long. Money still consistently comes in because it's a real business. You put systems in place to where no matter what happens, it's still bringing in money, and you still have the cogs in the machine. It's continuously turning. You're not having to crank that thing by yourself and make sure that it's turning. Even when you stop, it's still going. I stop moving, but my ribs keep rolling, type of thing. I forgot how the lyrics go, but something along those lines. You want to keep moving whether you're doing something or not. So to me, it's 100% still worth it in 2026. If anything, this is a great time to get in because it's not super popular yet. Everybody's not talking about it and it's not flashy. Things that aren't flashy are the things that you want to get into. These boring based businesses are where the money are. You want to get into the businesses where the money are and it's not flashy. Taxes aren't flashy. Insurance isn't always flashy. It may be more of the flashiest out of the other things. Notary is not flashy. People don't even think that it's gonna make money. So make money from it before it becomes super popular. When it gets super popular, you want to have yourself positioned to the point where it's hard to even touch you. So that's what I'm saying. So if you're a notary looking to make more money as a notary, but you don't know anything about the agency business, or if you're a new notary, or if you're not even in the notary space at all, go ahead and book a call down below. I'll walk you through exactly what you need to do. You'll speak with me or a member of my team, and we'll walk you through this coaching program so we can get you to the next level. Anyways, hopefully you liked the video. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell notification. See you guys in the next video. Peace. If you found this helpful, make sure to join our free Notary Knowledge Academy. It's the #1 community for all notaries. And if you need one-on-one mentorship on how to grow your business from 3 to 8K plus in your notary business, all the links are down below. Go ahead and click that, and I'll see you guys on the inside.